Live. Pretty even. Good job. Woo. Welcome to the Awesome Life Podcast.
Yes,
I am
here with Chili.
I'm Daivon. Nice to meet you.
And this is episode 56. I'm going to call it Bromosas.
Bromosas.
You know what?
Even though only two of the bros are actually indulging in
Bro, I told you I wasn't going to drink.
No, I respect it.
Until Vegas.
Hey, you've had plenty of opportunities that you could have, and you've stuck to it. So
you gotta keep it real. Yeah, you hit the gong. You can't forget to hit the gong.
Annual. It's still not. I don't think it's been determined. Do we have them bang the gong at the beginning, at the end, both?
Both.
Okay.
Opening, closing. I'm trying to send the live stream to our gang real quick. But I don't see that option, so maybe it'll pop up in a second. But yeah, Daivon, where you from?
I'm from Colorado, born and raised.
I thought you from Detroit.
Man,
I thought you from D-Town, dog.
No, that's my pop side of the family.
Oh, okay. You're from there, though. I just want to say this is my big little brother, not little big brother.
Yeah,
big little brother, yo.
Yeah, I'll accept that one.
I want to say you're doing it big. You're 20 years old. We don't like to talk finances on here, but
21.
21, yeah.
I get it mixed up. 21 years old.
Yeah, that's right.
He's 21 years old. Cut the tape.
Restart.
He's 21 years old. Very successful. First year in the car biz.
That's right, man. You and I, dude, we're some of the only survivors. I guess us and then Trevor Reed.
Yeah, T-Rev.
Yeah, man.
It's a different business. It's something I never expected myself to do. First of all,
Same, man.
And then the success that it's brought us in life in itself is it's
a blessing for sure.
It is a beautiful business to be a part of. It changed my life.
I feel the same way though. Like I never thought I'd be a car salesman. Yeah, I used to think a car salesman is the scum of the earth.
No, we know
tax collectors.
We're normal people. We're normal people that like to help people. Get vehicles.
Absolutely.
Having a vehicle is so important.
I feel like if people trusted us a little bit more,
both of our lives would be so much easier. Yeah. But the stigma from like the fucking 70s, 80s, 90s.
Because they don't got the internet back then. They go in there and they get schwacked.
I'm not saying people don't get schwacked today, but a lot of them know they're getting schwacked. It's like, you're paying over a sticker for this.
Well, back in the day, they would pay over, but then like the cars would be marked up 10 G's. Yeah. Like, I got $5,000 off at the dealership.
Well, also, like, how do you know like what your car's worth back then? Because there was no internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and so there's
no KBB. KBB didn't come out till probably 15 years ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like
that. So I can imagine. You could just go to the car dealership and they'd be like, hey, $2,000. You have to take that. Like you wouldn't know the difference.
But I bought it for $40.
Yeah. I'm gonna send this to the boys.
Do that. So lived in Colorado your entire life?
Yeah. I did a lot of visiting in my, younger teen years.
Damn.
I
was vicious.
Almost put a hole in my shoe.
I'm like,
all right, go ahead. You do your thing.
You do my little pour here.
Thanks for purchasing that champagne, bro.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you buying that and supplying.
We're
supposed to supply that for you, but
before you look up.
Yes, please. I appreciate
it's cool that you brought that. You don't know how to pour, bro.
No, I'm getting way too good.
Yeah, it's sideways. You gonna put some OJ in your mimosa?
Yeah, I like my champagne with a touch of orange juice.
Okay, just a splash.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, that sound is crispy, dog.
It is crispy.
So it catches everything. You fart, it's gonna be all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I hold it.
Yo, I'm supposed to be supplying stuff for him. He comes here, he brings a pound of bacon. He brings muffins, orange juice, champagne.
Yeah, you know, different upbringing. You're supposed to come to
You know,
people's house. And,
you know what? I'm gonna buy you. You want a shirt, a hoodie? What do you want?
probably a shirt because I got that Kansas City. I'm kind of stacked up on hoodies right
Okay,
now.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'll get you a shirt. What size are you?
XL. It depends. If it's the Chinese shirts, I'm probably like a 2X, but like a good quality American shirt.
Yeah. I got
quality,
you. I got you.
Most part.
XL. All right. 21 years old, successful in the car business. What brought you to the car business?
So my boy Seth, you know Seth.
Yeah.
He was like
he was a salesman when he started.
Yep, and then and now he's in parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he used to be my roommate. He started sales and he was at the dealership that wasn't all that great. I won't say the names, but he came over to Ford, and at the time I was at the car wash I was making decent, okay money, a little $16 an hour, and I'm like,
He thought he made it.
He's like, hey, bro, you should come sell cars. And I'm like, that's a big risk, bro. Like, what if I don't succeed? He's like, well, the least you could make is what you make now.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, who do I get in touch with? Who do I do it? He sends me the link. I put in the application. He's like, the application really doesn't matter, bro. You got to come in. I'm like, who do I ask for? He's like, TD.
T-Dizzle.
So I go in. I'm like, hey, I'm Daivon. Nice to meet you. I'm dressed real snazzy. Nice to meet you. He's like, so you want to sell cars? And I'm like, yeah, my boy said, woo, woo, woo. And he's like, all right, come back next Wednesday for an interview. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I met the dude, so I'm like, I'm still working at my car wash job, and I'm about to get fired.
Why were you about to get fired, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I couldn't wake up. Late on every day.
What time do you have to be there?
So, like, if you open, it was like 6 in the morning.
Oh, hell no.
And when you close the night before, we closed at 9, you don't get out till 10. So your close to open is, ridiculous. So, and I sleep good anyway. Like, I got 2 of the worst.
You're a bear.
Oh, yeah.
You're a bear.
So I came back for the second interview, or the first interview. I interviewed him. He told me I was hired. Then had someone else come interview me. Did my paperwork, and the rest was history, pretty much.
I heard you weren't supposed to be hired.
Absolutely not. Yeah,
my
driving record was.
Yeah. So,
and what was it? Because I actually ran into the same issue.
So if you pull my driving record, it looks like I've got my license revoked twice. I've only had it revoked once, but I had a red license, so it's like a temporary license. You can do everything with it, but if you get pulled over for anything, like if your tail lights on, you get pulled over, your license is gone. So I was like that. I had like 4 or 5 speeding tickets on there, and they're all close. It was like every 2 months I was getting a ticket. You know what I mean? Before I didn't really have responsibility like that, so ticket like pay a $200 fine.
Move on.
I wasn't supposed to be hired until my first official day of work. Our boss, our big boss, he was like, hired. I'm not gonna. He said, "Where do you work?" Here? I put my 2 weeks in. I'm like this is where I work. This is my. He's like, "You already quit your other job?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. I put my 2 weeks in." I'm thinking he's just questioning me. He's like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to, let you work here. I want to let you know, if you sell under 12 cars, you're fired." It's like, and I'm thinking, I know how car sales goes.
Yeah, right.
12 cars.
So the national sales average is 8.
Yeah.
So that's not really true. And as you know, we're not gonna get into too much, but like they want you to be at 10. So they want you to be at 10.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna fire you for selling 10 cars.
No, they won't.
Maybe you sell 3 cars, they fire you.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I've never seen someone fired.
The thing is you're gonna quit.
You're gonna burn out.
I think if you're there 60 hours not making any money, you're gonna be out the door.
I think we don't fire people just because people will automatically fire themselves. If you come to work and you're working the 50, sometimes 60-hour work weeks that we do to get what you can get at a McDonald's is like.
Yo, when you have one of
Even
those,
less, man.
I'll put it on blast. I fucking busted my ass last month, and I'm gonna make $4 grand for that.
Yeah,
right. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Last month was like,
It's
And
ass.
I was a unit
But,
and a half away
hey,
from making a lot
my best
more
month,
too.
29,000.
Yeah.
So I rather like have that what if, that potential to make my check rather than, hey, you make $20 an hour.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's the most you'll ever make an hour.
Here's your 40 grand salary.
Yeah,
Here you go.
absolutely.
Not doing it.
It's a weird business wearing to where you can make like I guess we're being transparent. I don't really care anyway. The most I made in a month was $32,000.
Big baller, 21.
So I remember
21.
GM.
Can you do something for me?
The GM, he's like, hey, come in here real quick. I'm thinking I'm gonna get fired. I'm like, I just did a good month. Why could I be in trouble for? He's like, you know how much money you made? I'm like, no. I didn't know how to calculate it. I'm like, no, not really. He's like, he held it. He gave me the paper, and I was like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, this one I made last year. I'm like, okay, bro.
Big baller.
I bought everything.
Yeah, like,
I bought everything.
Was that your first one?
you see this man right here? You see these glasses? About $1,100 right there.
These are an investment. I'll tell you what. I don't spend money on clothes. You never see me shopping. All my work clothes came from TD. My pants, my shoes. The only thing I bought was shirts.
No, you bought a suit.
I did.
When he wants
to
to start, he pulls out the suit. Yeah. He looked like $1 million.
I did go with the suit.
He looks like he just got signed to the Broncos, and he's an offensive lineman. He be coming in like that.
Damn, the Broncos, you don't got to do him like that.
The Broncos,
at least the Bucks.
He decided the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, the suit was the suit was a present to myself on the professionalism that I had to show to do what I did and to get where I'm at. So it was a gift to myself, just like these were. But I'll tell you what, I wear these a lot more than I wear that suit. Yeah, they're definitely working.
I'm getting off on a tangent. We'll get back to the money. But every time I've ever bought a designer pair of shades, anything that was more than 200 or above, I either broke them or lost them. So I stopped spending money on shades, and I'll be buying some cheap ass shades on Amazon. But they be looking fire.
Exactly, dude.
They look fire. They feel good. They're not, obviously don't feel as good as, a real Louis Vuitton, shades, but then I don't care.
Yeah.
Guess what? Nothing happens to them. Nothing ever happens to them.
Yeah. Still got the UV protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I've never had a pair of sunglasses because I got a fat head. I'll just show everybody. My head.
This boy got a dome piece.
I got a dome head. So it was like
a lot of real estate up there.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of knowledge.
No, just empty.
Oh,
I've been trying to teach this boy,
but I never had nothing comfortable. So I went into the Louis store, and I'm in Cherry Creek, Cherry Creek or mall.
I got you.
And I'm like, man, these like some shades would be cool. And I'm not thinking they're Louis Vuitton price. I'm thinking it's probably like a couple $100.
So
I started trying them on, and I'm like, how much are these? Because I'm just curious. I'm not thinking about buying nothing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, these are $4, these are $5. I'm like, okay. And they're like, let me grab you a pair. So I'm like, okay. So they pull out this secret compartment that's built into the shelf. She said, not a lot of people have these yet. I'm like, oh, let me see. I put them on, and I was like, yo, this is probably the douchiest pair. He's probably the douchiest pair I could get. Let's get it. Like, I got to do it.
Oh, yeah, man.
It was a good birthday present to myself.
I was about to sip on it, dog. I'm jonesing for it.
Take a sip.
Dude, Phoenix, your mug is wild, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You got the
brass knuckles on this thing, yo. Knock someone out with this.
Is that microwavable?
No, it's not. Bro.
You tried microwave.
Bro, I microwaved. I went to go grab. I was like, Bro, all the inside of my fingers was burnt, bro. I had blisters on the inside of my fingers. That's what, bro. It used to be gold, but then I microwaved it, and now it's not gold no more.
Yeah, that's a mistake right there.
Yeah, it
'Cause
was.
you can't get out of that quick.
No. I literally was like,
that's great.
and I grabbed it. I was like, ah.
Oh, that's super rough. I like that mug though.
It goes hard. It's just convenient, you know.
Dude, and burns on their hands suck.
Yeah,
bro.
Absolutely.
Dude, let me tell this one story real quick.
Go ahead.
So before we moved into the crib we're at now, I was at it was me, Marshall, and one of our friends, Keaton. We lived at an apartment, and Marshall, dude, this freaking dude, man, he would always light a candle because he liked the way it smelled, and so pretty much he lights this candle, right, and then he forgets about it. He goes to work, he fucks off, and so I come home from work and I'm taking a nap, right. I'm deep in my slumber, and then all of a sudden, the fire alarm's going off, and I wake up in a panic, like I still feels like I'm dreaming. I'm like, oh shit, and then the dog's barking. I'm like, fuck, and then I run out to the hallway, run past his room, see a whole bunch of smoke and flames. I'm like, fuck, dude, and just pure panic because the flames are so high, and it was a big candle, but I had it just didn't make sense how it caught on fire. And so I grabbed that bitch with my raw hands, dog, because I didn't know what to do because I was freaking out. And then I instantly knew it was fucked. But we were in an apartment and I couldn't just drop it. And so I ran over to the sink, dropped it in the sink, man. And my shit was fucked. I mean, 3rd-degree burns. I had the worst burn on my thumb, bro. My right hand, my dominant hand thumb was just pure blister that size, bro. And dude, I call Marshall at work and I just start cussing him out, bro. I was like, fuck you. I can't believe this shit, dude. And he's right in front of customers, so he has to stay on calm. He's like, oh yeah, that's my bad. I'll take care of him. Dude, those burns lasted for months.
I got a burn story too. Troll. Someone just trolled you.
Hey,
someone said it's a. Know who that is?
Shout out my boy. Shout out Julio. I know it's because he just texted me.
It's
I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's funny. I'm
glad we got someone in the chat. My burn my worst burn I've ever had in my life happened this 4th of July. Bro.
Yeah, the sparkler, didn't you?
Bro. Bro, let me tell you.
Yeah, you good.
So I've been cooking for a long time in my life. I've had grease burns. They suck. Yeah. I had a really bad one up here. I was laying in a pot roast to sear it, and then I grabbed it by one piece, and then the other piece just fell off because they're kind of loose, and then it just dropped in. Bro, it got me bad. But this sparkler, I'm over here. It's windy. I'm trying to get the damn lighter to light, and the thing just catches and just chars my fucking thumb. Chars it, dude. It was so bad I couldn't sleep. It was just throbbing.
Dude, that's how
it wouldn't stop throbbing.
Feel, yeah.
I put it under cold water. It feels like it's good. Then I take it
out.
Burn.
Trust me, dude. I cannot relate to that any harder. Because I couldn't sleep.
I burned myself really bad with a hookah.
Yeah.
Because
like an actual hookah.
Yeah, with actual hookah. Because we were so I used to have when I got my first house to myself. I had roommates and I had this little room. I called it the Cuddy Zone. Oh, who we got here? Oh, what's up, bro? We called it the Cuddy Zone because that's where we'd smoke weed and hookah, and I would mix weed with my hookah.
What's that like? I heard that's crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic. You get the taste, and then you get high. It's probably my favorite way to smoke weed. I just haven't done it in over a decade. So, but whatever. We're smoking. I have a group. It's a small little room. I had a room before my room. It was I put a couch in there. Yeah, it was kind of like that. So it was dope. But people come in, we chill out, have a little light show in there. Everyone's smoking. But I had a small hose. So people would yank the hose, and then the hookah would fall over. And I had a carpet, so it landed on carpet. So I had to.
Oh fuck that, dude! The what is it? The coals.
The hot coals, bro.
Oh, you was grabbing coals?
I grabbed the hot coals with my bro. I'm telling you, like that's why, like people will see me in the kitchen and see me grab stuff with my fingers. And it's like, I'm like, yo,
anyway.
like I can drop like food, like when I'm frying wings or anything. I can get my fingers kind of submerged a little bit as long as
it's just a black thing.
it might be. Especially if you got like a little bit of batter on your fingers still. It don't matter. It don't matter. You just nothing, no problem. But them coals, they're hot. But the sparkler, I didn't even know. They light up at like 2,000 degrees.
Do they?
2,000 degrees.
That's wild.
So it's like instant, like inferno.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. The first time I got, the worst burn I got was actually on my dirt bike. I had been running it around the street, and I saw a cop. I had to get back home. So I got in the garage, and I'm just trying to put it on the stand because two-strokes there usually don't have a kickstand. So I'm just idiot to grab the exhaust, pick the bike up, and there's so much adrenaline there. You picked up, grab the exhaust. Like I didn't grab the bike, I grabbed the exhaust.
Horrible.
Man, I'm talking about. I didn't even feel it till I shut the garage, and I'm like, what is that? You feel that stinging. I couldn't put my finger on it at the time. I'm like, what my hand hurts so much? Burns on like I think I'm scared of fire. Like I'm getting burnt a lot of stuff. Dude.
Me and my friends growing up, we fucked with fireworks hard to the body. Like we're damn near fucking making explosives.
Bunch of pyros.
Yeah. Literally would cut open fireworks, take all the insides out, put them in a beer bottle, throw all the wicks in there, and then fucking light one wick, throw it in there, and then run away. And then like the shit would like spew out like a volcano. And then once it hits the gunpowder, it explodes. Glass goes everywhere. We used to throw bottle rockets like this, and wherever they go. Like if they come at you, they come at you. That's just part of it.
I feel that, dude. We used to do some dumb stuff, man. We'd take like Old Spice and we just like spray it, and then we light it on fire. And so you're like, oh, you have to like put it out before it actually starts burning your clothing.
Yeah, I think my pyro got taken away when I was younger. Because I always like fire. Like I used to fuck with candles. Like my mom's candles be lit, and I like hold a paper towel over it. And then I got my ass beat a lot. So I learned not to play with fire.
Fire is dangerous, but
don't play with fire.
I think that's one of the worst ways to die. Burned alive. Yeah. Even though I heard that after like a certain point you don't feel anything, and you also pass out from the fumes of your body burning.
Well, that's got to be the worst 20 seconds though, or whatever, however long you do feel.
You gotta. I don't know if you remember when you did.
Can we get dark here?
Yeah, let's get dark.
Can we get dark?
Get dark as fuck.
Extra dark. All right. I'm gonna tell a story. It's fucked up, bro. God, I shouldn't even tell this.
I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, bro,
you burned someone, didn't you?
No, I
burned an animal.
I didn't burn anybody. This is horrific. Yo, so like, okay, all right. I mean, everyone's criticizing Jerry Jones for shit he did when he was 14. So maybe if I'm famous, they're gonna criticize me when I was right. But nah, I was in a club in high school. I think I was in 9th or 10th grade. It was called SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions.
Oh, okay.
So it was like anti-drinking, anti-smoking, which I was
it's like Mad Mothers Against
Drug. Yeah, they're partners. They're partners.
So this is actual.
Yeah, they're partners. Yeah, the students are SAD. The mothers
are mad. Okay.
So we do community service and shit like that. Oh fuck. All right. Oh my god.
You got it. Yeah. Put on the glasses.
Okay. All right. Shit. I got the hater blocker.
Hey, they go hard though.
They do.
I should bring shades on this. I'm gonna start bringing shades on the podcast. Yeah. Especially if we do it during the day like this. So yeah, we have like a guest speaker come in. Okay. Right. Yeah. And like we have a big group. There's like 30 of us. We're in a classroom. Okay, I'm 15 years old, guys. Okay, 15 years old. Just keep that in mind. Immature. And they put a video on the projector, and it's a lady. Well, it's something. Oh my God!
Dude, you just gotta send it, man.
Holding a picture of a beautiful young girl.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it doesn't look like fingers holding, but
Like a nub.
yeah.
It's a nub, right? You can say
It's a nub.
Yeah.
And she's telling the story about how she was doing this or that, and she's driving from something. She was 18 years old, 19 years old, and a drunk driver hit her. She got trapped. The seatbelt wouldn't come out, and she got burned.
Oh,
and then she drops the photo, and bro, she looked like Voldemort. Like it would, I didn't even know. It was bad. It was bad. And you know what? I can keep it together. I can keep it together normally. But my friend did this. This is all it takes to set me off. And then I just start laughing. Like it was so shocking, and I'm such an asshole for that. And I apologize. Poor girl. She was very beautiful.
So you started
laughing, bro. And that's not the first time that shit happened. Because we were in the auditorium and we had a guest speaker come in, and this was like a big event. It wasn't just sad or mad there. It was for sad or mad, but they brought everyone from school there. Like at least, well, not everyone fits in the auditorium, but they had like 3 block schedules. And this guy talked about, he talked about being an alcoholic and overcoming his addictions and this and that. But the caveat here is he's not all there because he got into a really bad accident. It kind of thought like damn, I'm getting canceled.
No, I got you.
He had like a speech impediment from the brain trauma, and my dumb ass. Again, I'm guilty, but my friend set it off, and I laughed uncontrollably in the auditorium. So much so I got indoor suspension for like 2 days. It's not like I get like pleasure out of that shit. I was a kid. I was a kid, and it was horrible. But it just. He was talking funny. It sounded funny, and I'm sorry. I'm canceled for sure, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, my boy Ziggy, rest in peace. He was like my kryptonite. Like we can take shit serious. I'm talking about if I had class with him, my grade was a D. Yeah. It didn't matter what it was. It was he was just that real.
As soon as you do it, that is it.
No, this nigga didn't have no filter. He would go straight to his laugh was so contagious that like
some people just have a laugh that will just make you start laughing.
Julio told us to talk about the World Cup.
I don't watch soccer. I'll keep it a buck.
I don't
USA lost, so I don't particularly.
I have no dog in this fight
anymore.
I have no dog in this fight. I guess I'll go for Japan.
Hey,
shout out to Hanamura.
Hey, whoever wins, y'all did good. You know what I mean? When you hear this, you did good. Even if you lost, you did good too.
There ain't no participation trophies. If you didn't win, you didn't win. That's it.
You're not first, you're last. Amen.
But yeah, I'm a dick for that, and I'll take full responsibility for that. But we're gonna segue back into we're talking about financial stuff. And,
I got something big for this one.
Let's go.
When you make, and I think I was like, Phoenix, bro, we need to touch on this subject. When you make money, I don't know what it is. Everything in life is just more expensive. I don't know what it is. Like we were talking about this, and I was like, we used to be able to go to a restaurant and spend $40-$50 and have like you thought
good meal
straight. Yeah. Now you go out, you got $1.50, and you like.
The expression more money, more problems is as real as it gets.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting me borrow those. I don't know if I could have told that story without. Like I said, I made $4,000 last month, or from last month's sales, And when I was your age, I would have thought I was balling.
Yeah.
Balling.
Maybe you were.
But for me, that's poverty.
Yeah. Well, it is.
I got 3 cars to pay for, a house to pay for, a cocaine addiction. No, I don't fuck with that shit. Oh damn! The video cut off right at cocaine addiction. I didn't get to fucking stop it.
Yeah, man. We were talking about this, and I was like, man, like it's weird when you get a $7,000 check, 10 grand check, you're straight. You're good.
Man.
But then when you get 5, 4, like
it hurts.
And it's weird because when I'm used to making $2,000 a month, but now
you're not used to it.
I used to be used to a little $2,000 a month, but now it's like I'm bringing 5 G's home. I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? And then I calculate, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. But the more money you make, I'll say, the harder it is to live your life the way that you chose to live it, I guess.
Yeah, man. Like, again, my thing, I had touched on this one of the other podcasts. When you start making, those 10 grand checks, you're like, oh, this is my life every month.
Yeah.
So you spend money like you got 10 grand coming in every single month, or at least I did. I've slowly started to get better because the last couple months have been down months for sure. And so if anything, maybe it's a blessing in disguise for next year, because when I hit that 10K month, it's like, all right, I need to put half of this away and just right away.
I'm gonna crack the code for you, bro.
Crack it.
I'm gonna crack it. It's compartmentalization. You gotta compartmentalize your money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So whether or not you make 5 grand or 10 grand, you have to have almost the same strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Or 30.
So exactly. So and there's like
look what that puts 10K checks week. Hey, yeah, that was funny.
Funny as fuck. They're weak. He beat me this year. I'm a little upset. I really wanted to beat him. He was one of my aims to beat this year. But he did a good job.
I'm at
shout out Trevor, man. Again, if you knew Trevor 3 years ago and he was making 150 a year plus, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
I still don't believe it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, rent's going up, dog.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not charging him. Charge him the arm and the leg. Hit him over the head.
Well, dude, it's because he makes 4 times than my other 2 roommates combined.
So raise it just on him. He has the biggest living area.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when I get home.
Charge his ass. I said it, Hannah.
Hey, Trev. Fuck them niggas, man. Don't pay nothing more.
Absolutely.
Hey, Trev, the only person I know who could just splurge out and not care.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
So, like I was saying, you got to compartmentalize. And again, first thing you need to establish, what is your monthly nut? Okay,
4,100.
That's your monthly nut.
Yeah.
So you break even at 4,100.
So you're talking like what you?
I'm talking about every bill combined.
Every bill combined.
Gotcha.
Okay,
I feel you.
Okay, so insurance, cell phone, car note, internet,
mortgage,
everything all in one. Once you've established that, then you know that if you made 10 grand, you got 4 grand that's going bye-bye because it's going for your bills.
No
right?
matter what.
No matter what, man.
Yeah.
Then you gotta take that money, you gotta cut it in half, you gotta put it away. Mm-hmm. Then you gotta take half of that money, and you gotta take half of that money and move it to like investments, something that's gonna continuously make money, and then you get to have fun with it.
I need to do that. I get that, and I'm like, all right, it's time to spend. I'm like, what am I buying now? Like, what truck am I getting next?
Yeah, exactly. So I have a really, really bad spending habit. I spend a lot, but I also save a lot, and that's because I've been making bread since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like 2015 really, but 2016 for sure was my first 100K a year. Maybe not all professionally, side hustles as well, you know. But that was my first 6-figure year, and I was broke every paycheck. Every paycheck I was broke because I was spending it just as fast as I was getting it, if not faster than I was getting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, especially in the industry that I was in at the time. So you got to have that formula. You got to stick to it and just keep doing it. Like, and then you can, when you have those really big months, you can even divide that extra money again and move it to something else. Like I have a vacation fund.
That's a good idea.
I have a rainy day money.
I need that too.
You know, I have
so bad.
what is this shit called? The
401k.
No, I don't.
Roth IRA.
I have a money market account. It's kind of like an IRA, but it's just a money market account.
Do you talk to who handles your financials?
One of my good friends, which we're going to invite on the podcast. You'll like him. He's another conservative brother. You know, no,
not Corbin.
No. This is my boy Kyle. He owns a third of the Wealth management company. So you know, and he actually, I don't want to get too into it because I'm going to invite him on and talk about the story. But you know, he came to me. You know, we played basketball together, and then we started talking. He was very good at networking. And then I told him my situation. I was in like $48,000 worth of credit card debt.
Ooh!
I spent.
Yeah, you spent fast.
So I moved here as an entrepreneur, and I spent like $40,000 on equipment. We're not gonna get into that on equipment.
Oh, shit. Put it on the credit card.
Yeah, all on the credit card. So yeah, I was in $48,000 worth of credit card debt, and what I did was, what he did for me was he came up with a game plan, and also he drew it all out. He put it on a spreadsheet, showed me what I had, what's going on, and what I should do, and he came up with a game plan for me, and I didn't follow his game plan. But what I did do was he made me.
What was the point of bringing it up?
You know what he did? He made me realize that I need a game plan. Okay. And I made my own game plan.
Fair enough.
And what I did was, I took out of those 11 credit cards, 9 of them were charged off. I set up minimums with every last one of them, $25, $50. You know. But then I'm in the car business. I have a good month. Say there was a $900 charge off, pay it off right there.
Might as well.
So I pay the small ones off because how it works is you just get a hit for each one of them. So you want to try to get rid of the ones, but then you also want to do small increments so it shows that it's getting paid down, and then they're not reporting that you're not paying. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So I just kept doing that, and I'm officially credit card debt free. It was good. That was like I was officially credit card debt free when that $29K month came around. I paid off my last little bit of debt.
Oh,
I'm good.
Then you're really feeling good.
Yeah, I was a 420 credit score when I met Kyle, and now I'm like mid sevens.
That's good. Hell yeah, dog.
I moved here high sevens, so I just charged off all those cards. It was a wrap.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's something I've never.
Let's go England.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. We watch American football.
Yeah.
It's you lose a lot of people. For all the people listening, when you make money, the people that you thought were the closest to you, and had your back no matter what. I'm talking about people that was broke with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You try to get in the game, they don't listen, and then you'll lose a lot of people in your life. My boss T, due respect to him, he showed me a different way of life, but he told me when I was, one of my best months, he said, watch how people hate. And I'm thinking he's talking about work.
Mm-hmm.
So the next month, he asked me, he said, they hating on you yet? And I'm thinking he's talking about other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they hating a little bit. He's like, how about your boys? And I'm like, yo, they don't really fuck with me no more. Like, they don't want nothing to do with me. And the crazy thing is I'm trying to give them the same opportunity that my boy gave me. I'm like, bro, come apply. These dudes
give you an opportunity, and they're scared to take the leap.
Scared, and I'm like, bro, you're not happy with what you're doing. You tell me you work in construction, your back hurts, your legs hurt, I'm like, bro, just give it a try.
Dude, I was terrified. I won't lie.
Me too.
I worked at the restaurant I was in for 60 years, dude. Like since I was like just turned 17,
In the
started
restaurant
working
business.
there, and I was terrified, dude, because it was not all I ever knew, but it was most of what I ever knew.
Yeah. So you become accustomed to that the position you're in your life.
Definitely.
I'd say. But then people that hate on you. One, they won't tell you that they hate on you. They're just because they'll be a hater if they tell you. You know what I mean?
They do behind your back.
And I'm hearing stories like, oh, he said that to you. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I'm very blessed that like my closest friends don't feel that way.
Yeah.
They applaud
Mm-hmm.
and it pushes them to try to do better. They never hate. They're like, I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. And I'm gonna use one of my boys as an example, Rich. One of the most successful friends I got, if not the most successful. He's been through a lot of shit. He goes through it. He figures it out. He goes and gets it. And I'm not going to talk about his financials because it's pretty substantial.
Mm-hmm.
But he's doing really well.
Go Rich.
Yeah, I can't tell you how proud I am, but I sent him this message because it's the truth. I'll share it with you. It says, Drake once said, "You can't talk power moves and life goals around people who don't have the same hunger as you. It will just sound like you are bragging."
Mm-hmm.
That's the realest shit.
Yo,
ever.
Yo, when he's talking the shit about what he's gotten, all it does is says, "Man, good shit, bro. I'm gonna try to do that too.
Damn right.
I'm gonna try to catch you, bro." And it's not on like, "Oh, I want to do better than you." You inspired me to do better because if you can attain it, why can't I attain it? Young black man in America, he's doing it, so I want to go do it too.
Oh yeah.
I'm different. I want all my people to do better.
I
want you to. I want to be like, I'm not doing enough. I like to fight for it.
Fight for it.
Like, yeah, I want to be you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man.
But I think that's
everyone
where
eating, man.
I'm showing those pay stubs. I'm like, bro, this is it. I'm showing them. I'm like, yo, this is it. This is all you gotta do. Show up. Say hey. You know what I mean? And
order taker.
Trevor's
Trevor's hating from afar.
But yeah, man, you can't help everybody. And I've realized making money that even your closest friends that you thought would be with you through anything, they'll hate on you from afar. They'll never tell you like, man, I don't fuck with you, man. But they'll make it known like I ain't even got invited to something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the other thing that's hard to navigate is there's certain things that you can do because you have the financial ability to do it, but your friends don't. So like taking expensive vacations, again, like even my friends that don't make that much money, guess what they do? They save money so they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's certain people you can't, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Because then, they might be like, well, I don't really got that kind of money.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, my first check I took, which I'll be honest, wasn't that long ago. A year isn't that long, but my first check, I invited pretty much everybody that was close to me at the time. I'm like, let's go out to eat. We didn't go nowhere not like crazy nice. We went to a little place ourselves, a little Mexican joint. And there, I'm like, yeah.
I know
I pay for everybody.
I know the family
that owns it.
Yeah.
Fired. The food's delicious, but I took everybody out. And then from that day, I'll tell you, I've probably seen two, 3 of the people. I'd say my biggest, I'd say probably my friend that's down the most. I didn't even meet till later in life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about people that I met from babies.
Yeah, right.
They don't fuck with you. But if you're out there and you making 6 figures plus and you feel like everybody's against you, they are. They are. Just let it be.
I wouldn't say everyone's against you, but there's
certain people.
You're not be haters. Yeah. And then you got to look out for you know, some women will exploit your financial gain.
We're in a very opportunistic state. We're like a golden ticket to most women.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially at your age, bro. Like, no one.
I'm an easy way out.
No one at your age group is making the kind of dough you are.
I'm an easy way out, and it sucks to say that about myself. Like, but with women, I gotta be careful. Like, I can't tell you.
Yeah. Try it. Yeah.
I gotta really act broken.
I was gonna ask. Wait, did you meet your girlfriend before?
I did.
Okay.
Ex.
Shit. That's it. We're about to the way he was talking about that made me.
I met her before, and it was weird to. It's different when someone's with you every day and sees the growth. I'll say the support system on her end was great. You know, I never hate her. I'll tell you that. She's real. I never hate her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. She'll listen too.
Just so you know, we're gonna get into your romantic life. But before we do that, I want to go back to that financial thing. The other thing that I do, part of my strategy, is act broke.
Absolutely.
Like when I tell you, so like if my checking account is empty or low, I'm broke.
You're not spending.
I'm not taking my savings account.
Mm-hmm. You're not dipping
I'm
in.
Section 8 when it comes to that.
I'm Section 8.
So I allotted myself to live off of X amount of dollars, and that's what I got to make work to the next paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then I'm doing something wrong.
Sure.
So set aside a certain amount of money, and that is the money that you have to your next paycheck. And I'm telling you, do that. And then I don't know if you had this problem, but like motherfuckers ask you for money, you gotta say no. You gotta ask, you gotta say no, or you gotta keep it minimal, because especially with friends, like money will ruin friendships.
Absolutely.
It will.
So if you're gonna lend something to a friend, don't let it be more than you're willing to just part ways with and still be okay.
Yeah,
with them.
Definitely.
This with me, I got tired of let me get 20. I'm like, man, I'm sending you more. I'm sending you $100 every month.
It builds up fast. It really does.
But I'm not the type of dude to count favors. You know what I mean? I got people that was there for me when they were in better situations than me, which weren't great. But I'm like, hey, I need.
They helped you out, and you know what? You should help back.
Absolutely.
But like, you gotta see a trend and be like, cut it off and be like, I can't lend you no more.
Yeah.
You know, the only people I lend substantial amount of money is people that I absolutely know that are financially responsible. It just might have been an emergency. They're gonna pay me back.
Yeah.
You know, but outside of that, I don't do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's interesting you bring that up because I've actually I have a good friend of mine who's bought a couple cars for me, but he decided he actually wanted to move to a different country. So he's selling the whip back to us. And long story short, his payoff was about a G higher than what we could give him for it. And he was in a tough situation. And so I ended up spotting him the G because he was getting like money back from a warranty check. And again, dude, I mean, I absolutely love the guy. He's shout out Mario. I mean, again, he's one of the most honest people, one of the chillest people that I know. It's just tough though, because the warranty, he hasn't gotten the warranty money back yet. And so now when I've had a couple of rough months, I'm like, ooh, I could use that G back, but
Text him.
No, I have. No, he's been in clear communication. He's been calling in.
That's the other thing, bro.
Like,
that's the other thing, bro. If I lend you money, just talk to me.
Like he'll hit me up and he'll be like, bro, I know this is getting old, but I still haven't gotten it back yet. And I'm like, I gotta call in, man. I gotta call in and see what's going.
Well, it should go right to the account. To be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take like 8-9 weeks though.
Dude, yeah, it's been months now.
So that's the one thing. The communication is key. If you don't have to ask them and they hit you up, it just makes you feel better. You know, hey, I haven't got it yet. I'm planning on this, that. Have a plan and communicate with me. and then we're good.
Speaking of Trevor, I let Trevor, when I was serving and he was a car salesman, he hit me up and he's like, "Yo, I need a bit of cash," and I let him borrow like $100 or something, and he paid it back. But
Yeah,
I just remember that. I thought that was funny, Trevor.
I think when you owe people money, and
Bitch,
I'm gonna say
better
this to
have my
everybody,
money.
You better
That's
text
a
me
great
like
song.
I'm your,
Shout out Rihanna.
you better text me like I'm your girlfriend. You better text me every day. You better text me good morning until I get my substantial amounts of money. I'll say.
Nah. I think a weekly check-in is fine, and if not, definitely once a month. It was like a substantial amount,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you once a month, and then just start paying back some of it. What I hate is I lend money out, and then they out there clubbing. I see them
Every weekend.
Yeah. Oh, new kick. You know, new outfit.
Yeah.
Like
Stunting on the gram.
Yeah.
But
But where's my money at? Though? You know, but I don't care. That's why I said, like, I got to the point where if I lend that money, I'm prepared to part ways with it. And guess what? If you ever ask me for money again, you ain't never getting it.
Yeah,
You ain't never getting it.
Yeah, I'm a little different when it comes to that. If you owe me and you don't want to pay me back, and I'm lending you money on the, we know you're gonna pay me back, right? That was the agreement.
Yeah.
If you're not paying me back, I better not see you. One.
See, like
I'm young.
I'm not gonna
I'm
get
younger.
it. I used to be like that.
Yeah.
There's a 2 Chainz song where he says
Two
he
chains.
says a line in the song. He says, "Don't care if you owe me a nigga, you need to pay me." Like I feel it, but because off of principle.
Absolutely.
But nah, it's gonna cost you more money in the future because you didn't do that. Because now I'm not looking out for your best interest.
It's also going to cost you like your own like sanity if you care about it too much. You know.
It will. Let something live in your head rent free. But yeah, let's talk about you just said ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, running
man.
52 minutes.
Yeah, man, this was a while ago. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just certain people are great for your life, but like compatibility is a very big thing.
Big deal.
Very big deal. One of a wise man I knew once told me about that. When you can be compatible with someone in certain states of your life, and once you excel, I'll just say excel, grow out of it. Certain things in the relationship just aren't compatible because you feel like you can't say what you want to say. You gotta kind of tiptoe around certain situations, and then come insecurities, and just sometimes to all the people out there, sometimes it's better to just leave.
Yeah, it is. Before you do something stupid.
Do something stupid, say the wrong thing. You know, I'd rather part as friends and I love you than, fuck you for life.
Fuck you for life. You fucking around. This and that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt nobody.
Absolutely not.
Especially if you spent like how long were you?
2 years.
That's a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, that is.
You know, that's 10% of your life. Am I doing the math right?
About
5.
No, it's a little less.
2 years, 21.
This isn't a math podcast, right?
It's a good amount of time. But we left on
2 times 10,
good terms.
20.
Good terms, and I'll say,
Yeah, clearly.
If people like that ever need me, I'll be there.
But dude, it's good that you guys seem to end on good terms. That's like
on my end.
Sure.
I mean, bro, the pain takes a while, but so let me tell you, this is when you know you're over her. Okay.
Oh, I already know.
I'm gonna tell you, when you're okay with someone else piping her, then you really say goodbye.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people they'll get out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I've been guilty of this in the past. Like, in my early 20s, I get out of a relationship. I already be fucking with the next chick, and then my ex, would be fucking around, and it bothered me.
You'd be hurt.
It's feel like it's still mine. No, motherfucker,
Yeah.
it's not still mine.
Yeah.
But once you made peace with that, then
the thing with me is I'm gonna wait months to make sure So when I'm thinking about breaking up with someone, just know I've been thinking
Think
about it
for
months
there you go.
before I did it.
So
Because I'm trying to give every opportunity. Because when you with someone for an extended amount of time, you want to give every opportunity to change,
Absolutely.
grow. So when I'm finally like, all right, this is it. It don't mean that I just came up with it today. It don't mean that it was a new girl. It means, hey, I've been thinking this.
You've been pondering for a minute,
and I tried and you know, just like a horse. You know what I mean? You can only run for so long. You know what I mean? The fuck? Yeah, no hard feelings, much true, but
True, man. Well, hey,
everybody has a
bright future ahead. Huh?
absolute. So
So
right.
Puerto Rican. I feel like we got a topic to talk about right now. It's the hottest topic. I should use clickbait so we get some views here.
Let's do it.
But how do you feel about Kanye?
I knew. I had.
Or should I say, yay?
Listen,
How do you feel about what he said?
The thing about Kanye
Glasses
and what I can say about Kanye, not that I know him on a personal level, I wish, is you don't meet a lot of people who would just say what the fuck is on their mind. Kanye, even if it comes out fucked up, he's gonna get criticized. He knows he's gonna get criticized for it. He knows he's gonna get canceled. He's gonna say what's on his mind. And as a man, which we're in a position to where we can only say what's on our mind at certain points in time.
Sure.
If you're in the position to where you got the meal, you got the money, you can say whatever the fuck you want. It might stop for you, but you're set up to where you got the money. Man, say whatever you want. If you hate Jewish people and you love Hitler,
Oh my God,
say it. Say it. Speak your mind, big dog.
So
I mean, freedom of speech.
I feel you on that note.
But if you broke, you can't say shit like that.
But at the same time,
kidding.
but at the same time, dude, if you say some shit, some hateful shit, some anti-Semitic shit, then there's gonna be repercussions, right?
There is repercussions, but when you're in the position to where those repercussions hurt you on a big scale this much, you know, you get canceled. Kanye's gonna run for president.
No, he's going. He's
run. Yeah, he's running.
Yeah, but hold on. I just want you to understand something for a second. I just want you to understand something. He lost like $1.6 billion because of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a huge amount of money. His net worth went to probably 800 million, 600 million. Like I know.
Yeah,
but still, that's still a substantial amount of your money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a hit to the chest.
He
was the richest black man in America, and now he's just.
I will say, I do think he's saying some of this shit to get out of some of the contracts he's in.
I don't know, dude.
I'm not a conspiracy.
I think he's having a breakdown, man. I think he's not right in the head.
He hasn't been right in the head for a long time.
Because, dude, like, bro, you don't like. When we talk about certain individuals throughout history, maybe they did a couple of good things. We don't talk about Adolf Hitler like he did good shit. You know what I'm saying? Because all the terrible shit he did, he clearly outweighs anything good he might have done.
He's infamous. He's infamous. And fame is less than infamy. Hitler's probably one of the most famous people in history.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
You say Hitler, everyone knows. But also, for the most part, everyone's like, yeah, that's bad. You think bad when you think Hitler. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a shame. I don't like it because, again, I am religious to some extent. And so when he comes out and he's trying to act like he's following Christ to a T, and then yet he's saying all these hateful things, dude. It's just, again, it's not.
But really,
that's
so
not,
I
that's
watched.
not how it should be.
I watched the whole Drink Champs interview.
Wait, is that the one with Alex Jones?
No, Drink Champs. The one that. All right, let me start this off real quick. I am a huge fan of Kanye West.
Me too.
His music.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's one of the
greatest. I think
he's
changed,
one of the goats, man.
He changed hip hop culture. He's the most influential artist. I think not even just his generation, but I think he's the most influential for the genre of rap and hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
What was everyone focused on before he came? Gangster rap. 50 Cent was leading the charge.
Absolutely.
And then when he beat him in record sales, when they went against each other, and I think that changed everything towards more conscious hip hop. and then he changed throughout the years.
Hey, shout out Daniel real quick. All right, I appreciate it. Phoenix didn't think it was good enough, but that's all right.
It was it's all right. But I'm just saying I'm just saying my barber would have, try to tell him about Focus, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Focus would have had you look way better.
He is good, but like
Focus
will get you some hoes.
All right.
Well, again, one of these times
I told you to go to your barber and say, "Can I get a black person haircut?"
That's not
what
exactly what she said.
Yeah.
Not word for word, but fair enough.
Not verbatim.
Not word for
bar. Okay, so but yeah, so I just wanted to preface that with that I'm a huge fan of his music.
Yeah.
And there was a certain point where I would look away when he would speak. I'd turn my head, like whatever, just focus on the music. And then there was a certain point when I couldn't do that anymore. And then now we've just crossed into a whole different territory. But I'm not here to defend him. But what I'm gonna do is tell you that all the sound bites you see from the Drink Champs interview, that's what got him, banned from or kicked off of Adidas and all his other endorsements, is they only focused on these few negative things when he said tons of shit that's real and true.
Fair enough.
Positive.
Yeah.
What really got him was when he was saying it like this. I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't cancel me. And that's exactly what the motherfuckers did.
Yeah.
But he really wasn't saying fuck the Jews. I watched the whole interview. He was also saying how jealous he is of the Jewish community, because what they do is they came together, they empowered each other, and tried to make their race or their community grow. They weren't hating on each other, pulling each other down.
Sure.
Where in black culture, a lot of what we do is we tear each other down. You ever heard of the expression "crabs in the bucket"? They're trying to pull down each other instead of helping stand on each other so people can get out.
Yeah.
So we focus on more of an individual goal rather than a broader goal. I mean, I'm not saying there's not people in the community that do try to bring the black community up, but
sure,
it's not the same.
So I got you.
He also, what he hates about the Jews is, or what his take on, he hates the stranglehold that the Jewish, people in power in the entertainment and media industry have. They have complete control over it. Or let me not say complete control, but they have a majority stake in it.
And so I guess that I don't know, right? Again, that kind of that when I hear that, again, I'm not necessarily saying it's true or it's not. That comes as a shock, and even so, are you telling me that, because essentially he's blaming certain struggles and difficulties on, Jewish people, whether it's again the entertainment, Hollywood. Again, there is some kind of credibility. Again, I'm not there. I don't know. It gets dangerous, man, when you come at a race of people.
Yeah. I would never say something like that. It's. I say that now, and then I become famous. And I'm saying the same shit. He has such a platform, and so many eyes on him. It can be very dangerous because he can move mountains with the influence that he has.
Sure. Dude.
But
I don't know. I hope he gets
some help.
That he needs, man.
He has I got another topic within this topic, but we're gonna get there in a second. So now I want to jump to the Hitler thing. Okay.
Don't defend Hitler.
I'm not defending him. Bro, he's evil incarnate. What I'm gonna say is, oh no, what did we do? Just click on the. Yeah,
we go.
What I am gonna say is, he said, don't defend Hitler. No, I'm not trying to defend Hitler. What I'm trying to do is tell you that if a historian, not Kanye West, a historian were to talk about Hitler and say, hey, well, he did all, he's recognized other than just being an evil piece of shit. Recognized as being like a good leader or a great speaker. Because if you can convince millions of motherfuckers to think that it's okay to kill millions of motherfuckers, like in the belief of for whatever reasons, I mean, you gotta have some kind of skill.
Yeah. Manipulation is a skill.
It is. There's things he did well, but they're overshadowed by the evil that he did, and he's a piece of shit.
Exactly, like you and I were talking the other day. It's like we don't look back at the slave owners and go, well, they did a lot of good for agriculture. Like no, like that, like what the atrocities far overshadow any good shit that they did.
Yeah, Hitler didn't think he was doing anything bad.
He knew he was doing bad, but he thought his bad was
doing more good.
Sure.
Bad.
The expression, the lesser of two evils.
Yeah,
he feels like he was doing the lesser of two evils, but it's just ridiculous. Kanye shouldn't have said that, and
I think we shouldn't blame Kanye. I think we should blame the soldier that could have killed Hitler, and he didn't. He didn't pull the trigger. He let him go, and Hitler became. You guys know this, right?
No, I've never heard this story.
There was a soldier in war who pretty much spared Hitler's life. Had him at the barrel of a gun. Didn't pull the trigger. Let him go. He was a young boy at the time, and then this kid ended up becoming who is Hitler. So let's get to the root of it.
No.
Hey,
see, that's
Adidas, pick up Kanye.
No. Well, see, that's difficult though, because you're like, well, if Hitler hadn't become like Hitler, then he'd just be killing potentially.
Who the fuck knows?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a slippery slope.
I think we saw a lot of Hitlers in the world.
Oh yeah, definitely. Evil's all over the world.
Evil is everywhere.
But we brushed over that topic enough.
Yeah.
Kanye, you need to shut the fuck up.
Just a little.
Someone just go somewhere, relax, get some help, come up with the most fire album ever, and maybe you'll have a shot at redemption. But I don't know. This might be that he self-sabotaged his own character, but it's also like his character is being assassinated too. It's like a combination of himself and the media is definitely making him out into the like.
Do you think Kanye knew what the repercussions of his words would be?
It doesn't matter if he knew or not, because like
I don't know.
Like he's sick.
Oh yeah, no, I won't take that away.
But like when you said that, he said, "Well, Adidas can't do shit about it." Like he when you say that, it makes you lead to believe that he thinks that he's above Adidas. That kind of stuff, or like again, I can say whatever I want and have no repercussions, which ultimately, of course, freedom of speech is super important. But again, you can say those things, but brands are not going to want to work with you if you do.
Correct, because they don't support that.
Well, I think brands are more scared of getting canceled because of what they're
correct.
Like Balenciaga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about we seen people. I mean, which is stupid. If you don't support a company anymore and you're cutting up the merchandise you already paid for, it's a little off to me. But I'll say are you familiar with the Balenciaga thing right now?
So not exactly. I've seen about it, but I don't actually.
So
I don't know.
Their promotions were kids
in BDSM
and BDSM, bondage, clothing, holding bears in bondage. The pictures that they're putting
as soon as you say kids in bondage, not fun.
Right.
That's
Balenciaga's getting canceled, and you gotta and I'm looking at it and I'm like, they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Balenciaga has not came out with a statement that said like, we care about what you guys think. We're gonna take this away. They don't care, and I think the difference is with Adidas is they don't want to end up like them, where everybody's.
So Adidas was founded by Nazis.
Was it?
Yes.
So
same with Volkswagen.
So check this out. Adi comes from the guy. His name was Adolf Not Adolf Hitler.
No.
He was another,
A different Adolf, a less
Let me sum my
famous.
out real quick.
but they called him Adi for short.
Mm.
And then I don't know where the Das comes from. I'm sure. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
but
It's
Adi-
German.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
Because you say Das Boot, right? What does Das Boot mean?
I have no idea.
The
Boot? I don't know. But Adidas, that's where it comes from.
And they were Nazis?
They were founded by Nazis.
Oh, okay.
So, and then just calling Kanye a Nazi just doesn't sound right. I mean, he isn't a Nazi. He's not,
Yeah.
like Nazi.
Trust me, I feel where you're coming from. People throw that term around. Oh, he's a Nazi.
I listened to a podcast called Pod Save America, and it's a very liberal podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they depict Kanye West is just, I don't know, I don't like it. And again, I'm more on the,
Like he did those atrocities himself. Or
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Sure.
He's not a part of
Sure.
that. He's just
Yeah.
he's someone that has mental health issues, and on top of that, he may just need to be re-educated on the subject.
Yeah.
I will mention that Chili does have Yeezys if y'all want to go ahead and cancel my boy over here.
I got those Yeezys before.
Yes.
Those Yeezys aren't anti-Semitic at all because they were
I
before. You know,
I have
what I mean?
Adidas socks on right now.
I didn't hear Kanye go on his rants, and I'm like, oh yeah, Kanye Yeezys.
Hey, they're on clearance right now.
True, man.
No, they're
Oh,
more
okay.
expensive than ever.
Yeah, dude.
You can't get them anymore.
Shoot, we're running up.
Yeah, we're running up. There's one more topic. I know we're going to our longest podcast ever, and I hope this shit doesn't freeze on us. So we need to hurry. We need to hurry up. One thing, and then we'll wrap this up. Why the fuck is Kim Kardashian getting $200,000
Hell
a
no.
month
What the?
to raise 4
What
children?
is this?
You know what her net worth is right now?
If I had to take a guess,
Go ahead.
700.
$8 billion.
Yeah.
Billy. Why?
Why do you need child support?
Yeah,
And they did sure custody half and half.
it's not half and half. It's 80-20.
Is
But
it?
yeah, even if it is 80-20, why does a woman worth $1.8 billion need $200,000? So like I chimed in on some girls' posts about it, and then I got a lot of backlash. It's like, because one of the things is child support is for non-present fathers, not for failed relationships, at least in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Because if you're still taking care of your kids, you're still taking care of your kids.
Correct. And then the girl jumps all like attacks me for chiming in, having an opinion. And the reality of it is there's no scenario that it takes $2.4 million a year to raise 4 kids. Even with how rich she is, I'm saying it doesn't take that much because she's like, oh, he should support this and that. But okay, but 2.4 is absurd. Maybe if it was $50K a month,
Which is still
bonkers.
10 grand a kid a month.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly. 40K a month. I think that's fair.
I think that's a little. I think
I
still think that's a bit much.
Well, it's just in their situation, why the hell does she need any?
If anything, he needs alimony.
Like, I don't know.
No,
it's ridiculous, man. I don't know.
It just
but not just on like
but you're
Kim and
sexist
Kanye.
for having that opinion.
Correct. Not just Kim and Kanye, but I mean there are legitimate fathers who want to be involved in their children's lives who are getting fucked like that.
Really?
Like who want to be involved, want to take care of their children, but yet the mother gets more custody, and then he still has to pay for it.
And it's hard too. Like I feel bad for fathers who are on child support that want to be present because it's not easy to take your kids out and want to do stuff when you got to send somebody $800 out of your check. And most people, I guess statistically speaking, are kind of lower middle class people who are getting large lump sums of money taken out of their income. It's hard to provide that life you want to provide when you're already paying for it, and the child isn't seeing it.
Yeah, man, definitely. And again, every situation is different. It's not like men are always in the right because they're not, obviously, but it's just kind of that, I don't know, it's that stigma against men. But I feel you.
Men have it
200K, 200 racks a month.
That's
in child support.
just absurd.
Man, let me get a Kardashian pregnant ASAP.
Yeah.
I need.
Hey, you just need to be an NBA player, and then you got that shit locked.
Hey, out of all the Kardashians, which ones would you be with? Kylie.
Well, she's not really a Kardashian.
Fair. Okay.
I do with Chloe.
Fair enough. If she's not really a character.
No, I mean if we're talking about the whole family, yeah, I'm gonna go.
You'll go with Kylie. I think Kendall's better than Kylie.
I think Kylie's better.
Kendall just got a head on her shoulders, and Kylie's bad. I don't know if y'all watch the Kardashians. I'm gonna air myself, but I've been watching the Kardashians, and I've been looking at Kylie, and I'm like, where's her brain at?
Oh, yeah.
She's just like a box of rocks.
Oh yeah, but she bad.
Oh yeah, she's bad, but I think Kendall's like, where's that? Kendall's smart.
Fair enough.
And she got some hard dogs.
Well, anyways, we need to wrap this up, guys. It's been a pleasure having you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the love.
I'll get you on another time in the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you that shirt, bro. I got you. I'll give you a choice.
Any final words that you'd like to say before you bang the gum?
Yes.
Don't make me yet.
If you
I gotta say bye.
If you want to change the way you're living, get out of your comfort zone. And if people are hating on you, they usually means you're doing something extremely right or extremely bad, but most of the time it's you're doing extremely good. So keep it up. That's what I say.
Man.
Word. So episode 56, Bromosa. Thank you for rocking with us. If you want to follow us, it's Awesome Life ENT on SoundCloud.
Drop a like.
Awesome Life Entertainment on YouTube. Which, if you're watching this
we
now,
got like 322 subscribers. Let's hit the 500.
Yeah,
you got 500.
Help us out. Like, subscribe, hit the fucking bell, please. You can find us on IG, Awesome Life ENT. You can find me directly at Fire Like a Phoenix.
Chili Topher Dog.
And you can find me coming in the store. I'll find you.
All right.
Come by.
Phoenix, Chili,
Daivon.
we out.
We out. Good job.